If your Etsy listings are getting views but not enough sales, one of the easiest things that you can do to improve them is to add video. Not that we all want something else to have to add to our Etsy listings, but because video actually helps your listing stand out, show the product better, and make your listing a whole lot more polished. And the best part is you can make an Etsy video for any of your listings in just a couple of clicks with Kittle. Most Etsy sellers know that their listings could look a little bit better, but video just feels like one more thing. You've already researched the product, made the design, created mockups, fought with the title and the SEO, questioned every tag, and now Etsy wants us to add a video and become a videographer. But the good news is that this is one of the easiest upgrades that we can actually make without doing a bunch of extra work. If you are new here, I am the owner of Bailey Design Co., a 7-figure digital design shop on Etsy, and I now teach others how to build AI creative powered businesses on this channel and in my online community. So now let's talk about the easiest way to create a Etsy listing video, where to actually use it in a listing, and why this is one of the fastest upgrades that you can actually make. So a lot of Etsy sellers are still only relying on static images. So if you are able to actually add a video, you are instantly going to stand out in the feed. So if you take a look at these search results, I've just typed in PNG design, for example, and you can do this with any different type of product that you might be selling. You'll just want to simply hover over the actual listing images, and if they have a video, it will start playing. So already on this page, we went through the first row, and the first one is not till the second row, and it's this one here. It is popular now. This is a really new listing that's doing really great, and they only have one review. So this is a shop that's only been open on Etsy for 3 months, but it already has a popular now badge, and I'm sure they have other similar designs or products that are doing just as well. But if we keep going down and I'm just hovering over each of these, I'm only going to be able to count, I believe on this page, it was like 3 or 4 videos. So this one is the second one. Hovering over these, none here, none here. And what this really does is it really does just catch attention when someone is scrolling. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this version where they just made a kind of like infographic animation type of thing of their coupons. I would actually do it of the product. So a little recommendation there. This one is really good. She's like dancing on the beach, and it matches the overall design aesthetic of the actual product.
Now, real quick, if you've been stuck in the research mode, overthinking every product idea and still have nothing listed on Etsy, my free brand new workshop is for you. On April 27th, I'm going live and showing you exactly how to go from idea to listed in under 30 minutes using AI, Etsy data, and a workflow that you can actually repeat. This is an actual workshop, meaning you will be doing alongside of me and not just watching. We're picking a product, creating it, and listing it live together. So if you want to stop watching and finally get something in your shop, grab your spot now and be sure to bring your laptop. The link will be down in the description below.
So I'm not going to count that third one just because it's not really a mock-up being animated or turned into a video, so I don't think it really counts. This one is being done here, but it's just like a simple pan in and zoom out, which works fine if you want to do something like similar like that. And I'm just going down here. This one, we finally have one here. And it really is going in on the actual design itself. It is a bestseller. We go down here, not seeing anymore. So immediately you're going to have the advantage of being able to stand out by adding in that video. So here is one. This looks great. And Etsy has actually come out and said that on average, listings with video do perform better and have higher conversion rates. For Etsy to say this means that they do have some type of data that they are backing this up by. So if it's recommended, I would genuinely take a note of that and start to implement them as much as you can. Okay, so what type of video actually works for Etsy listings best? In all reality, it is just putting more focus on whatever the product is that you're selling. So in this case, it was digital designs specifically. So you would want the focus on the actual design. So again, this one where they did like a coupon layout or animation of their coupon codes is not something I would recommend, as it's not putting emphasis on the actual product that you're selling. It's just trying to get them to purchase more, and you haven't even gotten them to your shop where this would actually make sense. So that's why I would only recommend doing a video where it is actually putting more emphasis on your product. If you are not selling digital designs, it could be as simple as showing the different pages of a digital planner, or showing your artwork, if it is like wall art in the actual home room, and like kind of panning around the room, which is really simple to do as well. Since we normally talk about digital products on this channel, some of the very simple types of mock-up or video mock-ups that you can make are things like just very simple mock-up movement or design close-ups. You can do a quick flip through of what's included. So this would be especially important if you are selling a printable planner or digital planner where there's multiple types of pages included. If you're selling a bundle, then you could actually showcase a bunch of the designs that are in the bundle, or multiple variations all shown in motion. The goal is not some type of Hollywood level production here. It's just clarity on what the buyer is actually getting. Okay, so to do this quickly in Kittle, I'm just going to open up a project where I've already created a design. So I did this one a couple of days ago in the design community for a trending prompt. So it is beach vibes. So you can see it's generated here. It's a super cute summer themed type of a design. And so next, all I want to do is go down here to the little prompt box, and I'm actually just clicking on remix image. Then next, I'm going to click on more, which is right here, and I'm going to choose the minimal t-shirt mockup. That's all that I did to actually generate the one that you're showing, or that is showing right here. What that does is pre-fill a prompt, and it actually loads your design right here, which is what we want it to do because we want this design on the mockup. You do need to make sure that you read this and format it specifically for your type of product. So if it was for a man, then you could leave it as a male model, but mine was for a female, so I just changed that to female. Here's where you can change the shirt's color or the way that it fits, if it's more of like a crop top, if that's the type that you want to put it on, or if you want it, again, in a different color, different background. I'm leaving it as minimal lighting with a plain background. If I wanted to change this to a beach background, you could as well here. So let's go ahead and do that, since I already generated this one that is more of a natural one, so you can see the difference. Okay, so instead of like the clean background, I just changed it to a beachy background, and then instead of like soft lighting, I just did natural lighting. So this is really great that if you can just click the button, then you already have your prompt pretty much 90% of the way done, and then you don't have to worry about that. And then you'll just click on generate. If you leave it set to 2, it is going to generate 2 different options. You can change it to 1, but with Etsy, since the recommendation is I believe it's 3 to 5 images that are recommended, or it might be 5 to 7 actually. I think the minimum is 5 listing images that you want to have. You're going to want to generate multiple variations anyway, so I'm just going to leave it set to 2. Okay, so the first one has generated here. This looks super aesthetic. It's perfect. I like that her face is cut off, so it's mocking it up correctly. You don't typically want to use mock-ups where the entire model's face is showing, as it is proven to lessen conversions because people tend to see themselves in a product, and having a face where it's not their face doesn't usually work as well. So this is generating correctly. It's also in the oversized type of style. It's very natural and still minimalist as far as like the t-shirt goes, with the background being not overly complicated and busy. So both of them are perfect, and I would use both of them for the particular listing if I was setting this one up. Additionally, with digital files, we usually mock it up just on the white background as well. So already we are up to 3 images, and then we usually have instructions on how to download your design, or how they can access it, or that this file is digital and this is not a physical t-shirt. So with those 2 types of how-to listing photos, you would be up to 5 listing images, and then with your video as well. So you would be good to go on the Etsy listing standards. Okay, so next we want to generate our video with this. So we'll just go right in order. You click on generate video right here, and then you're going to want to make sure you remove the first frame of your image because it's going to pre-fill with this the digital version, and we don't want to make a video just of that. So you'll just select your image right here or this one, whichever one you want it to be, and then go ahead and type in your prompt of what you want the model or the mock-up to actually do. If it's papers or wall art, it's obviously going to be a different prompt than what a model is doing. For this video, I have created an entire list of short video mock-up prompts for different types of products. This is for tumblers, wall art, t-shirt designs, digital planners, and a few others. So if you want a copy of that, just be sure to comment the word video prompt and we will send that over to you. With that collection of prompts, you can just copy and paste them in here and you don't have to worry about thinking about what you want your model or your mock-up to be doing. So for this one, I just said make the model be holding a mobile phone like she is taking a selfie and be moving slightly. The main focus is on the shirt. We want that to be the main focus because sometimes if you don't say that, it'll have her walk around and turn around and do weird things. So we don't want that. Then you're going to want to click on your video generator. So I just leave mine on VO 3.1 fast, which is right here. And right now, if you want to try out Kittle yourself, they are actually running a promotion for video specifically. Until April 25th, you can get 2 months free on yearly plans plus extra video generation. You do need to use the code Etsy at checkout, and the link for that will be down in the description below. If you are on the Pro plan, that gets you 50 extra videos, and Expert gets you 100 extra videos. So this is a really great time to try out video generation either on your new product, or you can add in your past products and animate them and turn them into videos for your current listings. Again, this promotion is running until April 25th. The code to use is Etsy, and the link for that will be down in the description below. Okay, so while the beach one is generating, and I actually forgot to switch it to vertical right here, you can leave it at 16.9, which is what I left it at, or you can switch it to vertical, which is right here. Either way, it does not fit the Etsy listing photos exactly, but it will cut it off and it will look fine from what I've tested either way. So just play around with it. You can crop it a little bit, but I'll show you more of that when we get into the Etsy listing in just a minute. So this is the aesthetic one, which was the one I did first. So as you can see, she just holds up the phone, slight movement of the hair or hand flip, but it looks really natural and really realistic and what you would see someone be doing when they're trying on clothes at the store. Okay, so as you can see, either way, it crops it and it doesn't fill out the whole area, regardless of which size that you choose. But again, the Etsy listing image is pretty square. It's a little kind of rectangle almost. But so it fits either way in there. So with this one, we'll just play. She does the same thing. She's taking a picture, kind of picks up the shirt, exactly what influencer style people do on the beach when they take their selfies. So very natural, very realistic. And there we have 2 videos. Not that we necessarily need 2 videos. I would probably go with this one as it just fits the design overall much better than this one. I would only use this one, you know, if it fits the design or you're just trying to keep all of your video mock-ups very much the same and basic and simple. The more that the mock-up in general relates to the actual product, the better chance it has of actually standing out as it looks just more put together and higher quality just because there's a connection between the mock-up background, the mock-up itself, and the design. Okay, so over here in Etsy to add a video, it's literally the first thing when you click a new listing, it's upload right here and you'll just select your video. It knows to put it in which box and you'll be able to see when it's complete, and then the rest of your Etsy photos or mock-ups can go here. Now, a few things that you can do to actually make this better is add this to an actual canvas and stretch it out to fit the entire listing image the correct way so it's not cut off or showing any of the black sides. So you can definitely format it to fit the listing photo sizes as close as possible. A few things is that the recommended size is 2000 pixels on the shortest side. They never give us exact dimensions of what our Etsy listing images should be or our video should be. But from what I've tested, it's basically like an oversized rectangle. It's a little bit more vertical from what I've seen, though. Also, another thing to note is that the max length is 15 seconds. I would only generate it as short as possible, like literally 3 to 5 seconds, which is what I believe most of them will generate at anyway. So in Kittle, you can select 4, 6, or 8 seconds. I would just leave it on 4 because it is generating or using your credits based on per second. So that would be times 4 is going to be 80 credits, depending on which one you're using. So VO 3.1 was 20 per second. So we want to keep it as credit saving as possible. So I would just leave it at the 4-second. Okay, so video is not magic fairy dust for your Etsy listing, because if your product is weak or your SEO is bad or the mockups are bad to begin with, the video is not going to make the listing sell. But if your product or your design is solid and what people are actually already looking for and your SEO is on point, then video is one of the easiest ways to make your listing stand out and that much stronger. Again, if you want to try video generation out plus get 2 months free on an annual plan, the code to do that before April 25th is Etsy, and that link will be down in the description. Also, don't forget to comment the word video prompt if you want me to send you over all of the prompts that I've created for different types of digital products, so that you're not guessing and trying to make up random different video variations for your mockups to be doing. And be sure to check out the video up here next, as it walks you through my 3-step framework of how I got my Etsy shop to over $1 million in under 2 years selling $3 digital designs. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.